to a pothole. I've had crutches for about 4 weeks. Pain right here on the side, and I'm not exactly sure why. And there's also pain in the back of my leg.
That's about it?
Yeah.
So you're trying to lift up now in the ball of your foot?
Yeah.
You're doing it as best you can?
Yeah, I am. It's just really weak.
The restriction comes down to the calcaneus here. That you could not do yesterday.
This I couldn't do.
No way.
Right.
Your heel would lift off immediately yesterday.
Wow. I can actually stand on one foot. Come back. Come back down. That's amazing. Last week I was trying to get my heel up off the ground like I can do see, this is my normal foot. But for some miracle of life reason, I've been able to lift my foot all the way, and I'm not even holding on to anything now. My foot is just a lot more flexible. There's been remarkable amounts of improvement. I never thought that therapy would be so quick. Just a little more strengthening, and then I'll be able to play some tennis.
I had surgery done on it. Been in a cast for 5 weeks. 40 degrees off from normal flexation on that.
Gotcha.
Measured that at about -30 from neutral. Feels tight?
Yeah, well, and whenever I've stretched it, it's just that whole side pulls more.
Yeah,
Pins and needles, yeah.
Bunched up like this before. It was like that. All held together with scar tissue.
Oh.
As I release that, you can see how it's all
my
open.
Wow, how amazing. A lot further than even Monday. Tight shoes. It doesn't even bother me. That is so nice to have sand in it, and I can also do that in the plie. Ooh, that's nice.
Right.
In October of last year is when things got absolutely so bad that I couldn't even walk on it anymore. Things have been going on, I guess, for probably about 10 years total. And I can't honestly remember ever having my leg feel normal.
It's a knife. Like a knife? And it's tight right here. You can see it all the way through there. There's a band going right through there. In the dermis and the fascia. What do you feel there?
It's really hot. Yeah, exactly like a hot poker.
So it's very tight right there in the medial side of the plantar fascia.
Ah!
And right in the bottom of the foot here.
It feels like a knife going straight in my foot.
Putting a big weight on my knee and trying to strengthen that middle muscle
Yeah.
while I'm sitting down and raising it that way. And I just can't get the thing to build up.
You've been trying to build it for 3 years, you said?
About 3 years, yeah.
Get some spring and some elasticity in that, which we didn't have before.
That is incredible. That's one of my biggest complaints. Every therapist I've seen, I've said I feel like I have a loop in my calf and I can't stretch it out. Lots of burn and really sharp pains. There's the toe.
Feel it in the toe?
That time.
In the big toe?
On the bottom of my foot, that itching or tingling.
Friction in the medial plantar fascia.
It's really hot, really sharp. It's sending even bad signals to that outside toe again.
Attention to that. What are you feeling?
There are times that it's extremely hot, extremely sharp, and that heat will go straight down my leg and then take a turn across my Achilles tendon to the inside of my ankle and then back around the corner to the outside of my heel.
It kind of depends on which way I'm stretching it.
Yeah.
Like here, you don't feel it as much.
It's really burning up at top, but when you
Okay,
come back
yeah.
the other way.
When I come back this way.
Yeah, right there.
You're feeling that way now?
Comes up to here on the knee, and then down to the big toe on the inside.
How long has it been since you had that feeling?
Awful long time. Probably years.
Kind of nice to feel it stretch, huh?
Yeah.
It's good. No, it's not pulling in the back at all.
It literally feels better than my right leg, in all honesty. That is incredible.
And now try with the other one. No problem. Once more with the right. This is 7 weeks out. And down. And up. Yeah, what was it? Like 3 weeks ago you couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was flat. It wouldn't go.
And lift up.
I said go. You just didn't go.
Look at this.
Hey,
1 foot,
yeah,
heel and all.
I can't believe you're doing it.
How many years? 4?
I broke my ankle in 3 places, had a dislocation, plate and pins in my ankle. No one who sees me can believe I had this type of injury. It will be 4 months tomorrow, but no one can believe it because they had told me it would take me maybe 2 years to get walking normally. I really feel that I probably would never have walked without a limp or restriction if he hadn't done what he had done.
The area in my heel, I'm feeling the pain when I'm walking, and it's a sharp pain. There's no bone spur in there now because they took it out when they did my ankle. It doesn't bother me when I do this, it's only when there's pressure on it.
So we freed it like right along here. So we'll test it now when you're standing.
Oh, yes. Still in this, I don't feel the pain in the heel.
So now the pulling is not so much on the heel on the bottom, it's more like on the back of the Achilles.
Yes. I noticed that I could walk around my home without the brace. Went out to lunch wearing normal footwear and walked, and it was perfectly fine. And then the next day, just fine. I didn't have pain. I didn't have to take any Tylenol, and I was quite pleased. Also, my friend and husband noticed that I was walking very well, naturally, rather than favoring so much my right leg to protect my left leg.
And we've been working on that scar tissue around the heel and the
Yes.
lower part where the scar was.
Yes, and it seemed to be fine. I didn't have any problem with it.
This is a foot that I had injured in about 3rd grade. I twisted it and I think chipped a bone or something, and since then have not been able to spread my toes.
You're trying to spread them now?
Yeah, I'm trying to spread them.
Now I'm just checking the dermal-fascial mobility here on top of the foot. There, I'm trying to stretch it, and very little give. And this way it's really tight right through here. It's not spreading transversely at all. Right in there is a restriction. Maybe try and spread your toes apart now. Ah! There you go. See, the muscles, they have to learn how to do it now. Because now you're capable of doing it, you have to teach them how. There you go. Before the band was restricting, the connective tissue was holding, you couldn't do it.
It's amazing. Oh God,
15 years. And just like a half an hour ago, you couldn't move those out at all.
Mm-mm. I didn't even want to try. I thought it was broken.
And all we did was release the dermal tissue there, isn't that something? Try and bend, let's see if we can just keep this stable and bend it. There you go, and then bring it back up. See the adhesion pretty clear right there.
Million little pin sticks.
See, in these adhesions, a lot of these were there before the surgery. It's just they have a real network to grow on quickly. And it makes sense, you know, before you have the surgery, the toe is all in a valgus position, so this all gets shortened up and tight through here. And then back up. Oh my, that's an incredible difference. Within an hour, what a change.
Thank you so much. It feels so much better.
Again. They look pretty even. Then go down. And bend the end of it too. And then bring it up. And bring it back up.